Have you ever been frustrated with AI tools that nickel and dime you with credits or constantly push you to upgrade? What if I told you that you can build your own personal AI assistant for your YouTube channel with no upgrades, no credits, and it remembers your past conversations? And the best part, it works perfectly for both short-form content and those deep-dive long videos. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have your very own AI sidekick. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't some magic trick. We're going to use readily available technology that's more accessible than you think. You don't need to be a coding genius or have a PhD in artificial intelligence. If you can follow a recipe, you can do this. The core of our tool will be a powerful large language model, or LLM. Think of it as the engine. We're just going to build a custom car body around it, tailored specifically for our needs as YouTube creators. The first step is choosing our engine. There are several amazing options out there, like OpenAI's GPT models, Google's Gemini, or Anthropic's Claude. For this tutorial, we're going to use an API from one of these providers. An API is basically a way for different computer programs to talk to each other. It's how we'll send our requests to the AI and get responses back. The great thing about using an API directly is that you only pay for what you actually use, which is often pennies compared to the monthly subscriptions of most AI tools. There are no surprise fees or premium features held behind a paywall. You get the full power from day one. Now, let's talk about the no-code approach. This is perfect for beginners. We'll be using a platform like Bubber or Softer. These are visual development tools where you can drag and drop elements to build a web application without writing a single line of code. Think of it like building with Legos. We'll start by designing a simple user interface. All we need is a text box for our prompts, a submit button, and an area to display the AI's response. It's that straightforward. Inside our no-code app, we'll set up the API connection. It sounds technical, but it's usually just copying and pasting a special key, your API key, into a settings field. This key is what tells the AI service that it's you making the request. We'll then create a workflow. When we click the submit button, the app will take the text from our input box and send it through the API to the LLM. The LLM will process our request and send a response back, which our app will then display on the screen. And just like that, the basic framework of our personal AI tool is complete. Now for the really cool part, giving our AI a memory. This is what separates our custom tool from most basic AI chats. We want it to remember our channel's tone, our target audience, and the topics we've discussed before. In our no-code apps workflow, we can design it to not just send the current prompt, but to also include the history of the conversation. So every time you ask a new question, the AI also sees the previous questions and answers. This creates context. You can start by saying, "My channel is about minimalist home decor for young professionals." Then every subsequent request, like "give me 5 video ideas," will be answered with that context in mind. The AI will know to suggest ideas like 5 DIY minimalist decor hacks instead of something random. Let's put this into practice. Imagine you're brainstorming a 15-minute video. You could start by prompting our new tool. "I want to create a long-form video about the history of coffee. My audience is curious and enjoys deep dives. My tone is educational but engaging. Help me create an outline." The AI will generate a detailed structure. Then, you can follow up with "Great. Now, for the section on the spread of coffee to Europe, can you write a 200-word script intro that's captivating? Because it remembers the context. It will provide a script segment that fits perfectly within the larger structure and maintains that educational, engaging tone. It's a continuous, evolving conversation. This same principle works wonders for shorts. You could say, based on our long-form video about the history of coffee, generate 5 ideas for YouTube shorts that are under 60 seconds. The AI will pull key facts or interesting tidbits from the previous conversation and format them into punchy, short-form content ideas. For example, it might suggest a short titled, "Did you know coffee was once bad?" Or the crazy story of how coffee got to Europe. You're repurposing content intelligently, all within a single conversational flow. No more re-explaining your brand or your video goals over and over again. To make this tool even more powerful, we can create a system prompt or a persona section. This is a predefined set of instructions that you give the AI at the very beginning of every conversation. It's like giving your assistant their job description. In our no-code builder, we can create a separate, permanent text box where we store this information. Here, you'll write down everything you want the AI to remember permanently. For example, you are Creator AI, a friendly and expert YouTube strategist. Your goal is to help me create high-quality content for my channel, Urban Jungle, which focuses on indoor gardening for apartment dwellers. Always provide suggestions that are practical, budget-friendly, and visually appealing for video. Once you set this system prompt, you never have to repeat that information again. From that moment on, every single prompt you enter will be filtered through that lens. If you ask for a title, it will be optimized for the Urban Jungle audience. If you ask for a script, it will be in the right tone. This is how you build an AI that truly understands you and your brand. You're not just using a generic tool. You're molding the AI's personality to become the perfect creative partner. It's a game changer for consistency and efficiency in your content creation workflow. Let's recap what we've built. We have a simple, private web app. It connects to a powerful LLM via an API. So we only pay for what we use, no subscriptions. It has a memory, allowing it to understand the context of our conversations and build upon previous ideas. It's guided by a custom persona that we defined, ensuring all its output is perfectly aligned with our channel's brand. And it seamlessly handles requests for both long, detailed videos and quick, snappy shorts. This isn't just a tool. It's your personalized content creation command center. The beauty of this approach is its scalability. As you get more comfortable, you can add more features. You could add buttons for common requests like generate 5 titles or critique lists, thumbnail idea. You could even integrate it with other tools, like a spreadsheet to store all your video ideas. The possibilities are truly endless because you are the architect. You're not limited by the features some company decides to give you. You build what you need. I know this might seem like a lot, but I encourage you to just start. Pick a no-code tool, sign up for an API key, and build that first simple interface. The feeling of seeing your own custom AI tool come to life is incredibly empowering. You're taking control of your creative process in a way that just wasn't possible a few years ago. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has demystified the process and inspired you to build your own AI assistant. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content designed to help you create smarter, not just harder. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try this out. Until next time, keep creating.